everybody, and welcome back to the Lobotomy Corporation. Alrighty, I am on day 13 of my recovery, and you might notice in this video my nose is a little bit stuffy, but hopefully that does not present an issue. I read some of the feedback that you guys left, and I gotta tell you, some ideas I'm questioning, but other ideas I like. The biggest idea that I question, that multiple of you mentioned, I don't know how I feel about having the train around. Like, even if I do have like a sticky note like right here on my desk, I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably still gonna forget it whenever anything happens. Because that seems to be my biggest problem. It's not remembering the train, it's remembering the train when anything else is going on. Because if something else is going on, chances are I'm going to forget about it. But we'll see what happens, because overall, I can't think of too many gifts that will actually be useful to us. Maybe we'll get the cross? Just because that's kind of like a do it for 20 seconds and then it's over. That one's a little iffy though. If something bad is going on and I forget that somebody is in that cross room, well, then say goodbye. You know what I mean? But we'll figure it out as we go. There were some good suggestions that I do like. The train is probably the one that I'm questioning the most, but multiple of you wanted it, so we'll see. We'll see what I can do, because right now I'm feeling a little about the train. But our biggest goal for this episode is we want to get to Hod. Likewise, I was told that, well, some of you mentioned that, like, oh, well, you should just get the new stuff now. Just get it out of the way early. And while I do agree with that, I think it'd be a mistake. And the reason I say that, well, the most simple reason is, if we get something really bad, like, say, we get censored Mark III, then we're going to be in trouble for the rest of the run, or I'm going to have to reset some very hard-earned stats, which, while not the end of the world, is annoying. But allow us to get to Hod. Holy crap, and first try already has the freaking, our galaxy. First try! What is the chance on that? 8%? He's 8%. 8% champ. Literally the first work we did, he's already got it. Like, it took Sally until the end of the first day to get it. But Ayan, phew, Ayan got it first try, buddy. You know who I'm really feeling? Like, when I really think about it, the person I think I want the most at the start of Hod, I think it's White Knight. Truth be told, I feel like, you know, when I think about it, it just makes a lot of sense to get White Knight, you know? I mean, like, look, like, what, +7 all stats? Whew, I'm just saying, that's pretty good, don't you think? We're not doing it. Even though, realistically, we could. What? Maybe I'll do it one of these times. We'll see. But White Knight is White Knight is basically Train, but on steroids. If I don't want to do Train, White Knight is like 20 trains, or no, more specifically, 13 trains. We're taking Snow Queen.
Do you want to expand the training department and get going with the management? I'm sure it'll be very useful, manager.
Ugh, can't do that voice with the stuffy nose. Hello, Hod. Alright, I have done something truly big brain. kind of. So, we are currently getting, 1% extra growth. I know, it's a lot. It sounds like a lot. It is a lot. Trust you me. Instead of 10, we get 11. So, what I did for this day, and I spent probably a lot longer doing it than I should have, but we got a lot of farming done. And let me show you how much we did. Okay, so at least I certainly hope it looks like a lot, because basically what I did is everybody sat and did one type of training for the entire day, basically. So, Sally went up from 77 HP to 83, 75 SP to 79, work success from 78 to 81, 88 to 100 and something. Ian went from 61, 62, 69 to 110 something. Callie didn't get too much done today. She only went from 61 to 64. Bong Bong went from 70 to 74, 65 to 88, 67 to 69, nice. 68 to 88, 66 to 89, 66 to 68, 65 to 68, and 60 to 61. 53 to 55, 55 to 57. Why are their stats going down? Weird. I'm not sure why their stats are going down, but I mean, as far as I knew, they were going up. 55 to 60, 52 to 58, 45 to 49, 45 to 83, and 45 to 77. I also spent a lot of today trying to get as many Ice Queen gifts as we possibly could. So you know what? That's a pretty juicy day is what that is. We can seriously already get Big Bird? Ugh. Oh no, we can get Vovs already? We're barely at HOD. I mean, a Vov would be really nice for farming, plus we do want Big Bird. I feel like we should probably just take Big Bird in that case, just play it safe. Also, if we can already have Vovs, that means we can already get new people. Oh, jeez. Moving an awful lot faster than I would have liked. Okay. I guess let's go with Big Bird, even though Big Bird is going to be a challenge if he gets out. But I don't think he will. At least not too quickly. Oh boy. Well, let's see what we can do and get Big Bird now and then get Third Bird when we hit Central Command or even when we get to Gabura. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe get Judgment. Maybe get Judgment Bird in Gabura or in Lower Central. I might regret this, but extra farming power. HE, Vov. Oh boy. Well, if nothing else, we got 2 out of 3 of the birds. Okay, I am so well beyond Quiploth 10. If I had to guess, I'm at like 30 at this point. And Ayan just got the freaking gift. Which means, rather than what I was thinking, which is, once you hit 10, all gift chances are gone. Apparently, there is still a chance to get them, albeit it is so freaking lowered that good luck getting them. But apparently, there is still a chance. By the way, just take a little peek at his stats there. I have been going insane trying to level everybody up because I promised once we got to HOD, we would get a lot of levels. And as you can see, we have a lot of levels. But, so, apparently, you can still get gifts even past level 10. Albeit, I'm either super unlucky or it is just that rare. But it's not 0%. That's pretty good to know, actually, because that means that if I'm willing to sit here long enough, we can eventually get every gift we want. Boys, are you ready to see by far the most XP you've ever seen me gain ever? Just making sure no one was frozen by Snow Queen, because that's happened before in... I think it was the first cycle, actually, where someone was frozen in Snow Queen and I had no idea and they just died. So, here we go. The most stats you've ever seen. Now. Someone died? Why did Robert die? He literally wasn't even in Snow Queen. Are you serious? Why did Robert die? Dude. I'm actually so frustrated because he's one of the characters that I was farming with this whole time, which means we just wasted however many stats that he had. Oh, fine. We can just do it again. We can just get him the stats again. It's really early in the run, so we'll have him farm with Big Bird. But why? Why did he die? There was literally no reason. God dang it. All right. That frustrates me. So, let's go down the list, shall we? Sally, 83 to 98, 79 to 93, 81 to 94. Ayan, 65 to 110 something, 62 to 110 something. Or I guess just 11? I guess because it's a cap, it can't go triple digits. But it's 110 something. 53 to 70. Bong Bong. 72 to 96. 70 to 89. 74 to 86. Kelana with 69. Nice. To 81. 88 to 100 something. Caden Ryder with 59 to 77, 51 to 67, 51 to 78, and 45 to 60. Very good growth overall. Grapes on Vine with 60 to 87, 55 to 77, 57 to 79. Cozy with 67, 84, 60, 73, 89, 69, nice, 86, 54, 92, very good. Dietrich Floyd with 77 to 84, very nice. And Sosa, who went from 45 to 80, 45 to 76, and 45 to 91. All right. Now that, my friends, is a lot of stats. Why did Robert die? Seriously. That's so annoying because he was doing so good on stats. Ugh. Whatever. I don't want to redo this day. I spent a lot of time farming, so I'm a little frustrated he died, but overall we got a crap ton of stats. See, I don't know which one I want. Shelter could be okay. I mean, we just go in and out of it. It's another case of as long as we don't forget about it, it'll be okay. So Shelter might be one that we take, because it could be pretty solid, actually. Alright, we're going to take Shelter, even though Shelter, in our very first run, was a bit of a problem. We're just gonna not forget about it this time. How was your day? It wasn't good. We lost someone that we should have lost. Oh, I just continue to impress when it comes to stats. So real quick, before I end the day, let's just make sure. Callie, Kilana, Bong Bong, whose glasses aren't on right, and... you know what? Something tells me I wouldn't put that past Bong Bong, not wearing glasses correctly. Roberto, Mark II. Sally. Let's see. Let's come down here. Ayan. Mal. Caden, Cozy, Grapes, Sarah, Sheeta, Sosa, okay, Dietrich Floyd. Okay, we should be fine. Nobody's gonna die, right? For no reason? Okay, nobody died. Jeez. So, I'm not gonna say all the stats this time because, as you can see, we spent a little bit of time, little tiny bit of time farming, just a little bit. I'm basically just trying to get everybody farmed now so that we can start trying to farm up the other people. Am I going overkill? Maybe. But this is the run, and you don't seem to understand how far my big brain goes. But Sally. So, I leveled up basically everyone at least a bit. I'm very proud of the amount of farming we got done. And nobody died for no reason. So, everybody is like freaking decked to the teeth now. Everybody has a lot of strength to them. And I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of farming we got done. Although, you know, Mal is probably the only one who didn't get much farming done. But, okay, so I don't think we want to pick new things yet. I know some people were of the opinion that we should, but I don't want to screw ourselves over, you know what I mean? I almost feel like the safer option is just to stick with the good things for now. I really want to take Funeral of Dead Butterflies. I think the +1 to all stats coffin could be really, really good. Especially because it's like, what is it, left back? I haven't found anything on the left back. Not even freaking White Knight's wing. That's on the right back. So it's like, but then he'll be an escaping abnormality, and he could potentially cause trouble for us with Big Bird. Okay. We'll keep it simple. Yeah, we'll keep it simple and pick White Knight. Porcubus escapes quite often, but he's a really good one for farming, which is kind of how I've been thinking about it. A part of me is tempted to take White Knight and get his wing, and then reset, and then just, you know, give the wing to Sally. I want to do that, because, fun fact, in Sally's, her official look, she actually has wings, which is the main reason that I'm like, ooh, a wing? Don't mind if I do, but I'm not going to give it to her until we've actually gotten it. So, we'll get White Knight at some point, because I want that wing. I want the wing on Sally, because she has wings in, you know, how she actually looks. She has wings, and so I'm just like, But Porcubus is probably the other one that I'm thinking about. Are you serious? It's already offering us Army in Black? I guess he is a Zayn, technically, but jeez! Oh, wait a minute. Does that nameless? Does that potentially mean that we can get Red Riding Hood? You pressed it numerous times, you still have something you don't want to know about it. Oh, I wish I knew the description for Red Riding Hood. Because if we could get Red Riding Hood, we need to get that for the looks, specifically. I'm debating Dead Butterflies. Porcubus or Dead Butterflies? I think that's the one I'm going for. Some people said Scarecrow, but I don't know how I feel about that one. Hey, you sure you want to expand the safety department before the day starts or whatever? Alrighty, I believe that is going to do it in terms of progress for this episode. So, I know a majority of that probably wasn't shown because it's abnormalities we've already seen, but I know for a fact you guys are like, ooh, the amount of progress Shadow made, ooh, and you know what? I agree. We made a lot of progress in this episode. Not to mention, we got some really good gifts as well. For example, Callie got Justicia, which is +3 attack speed. I know, that's pretty incredible on its own. But then, we also got the Beak Neckwear from Punishing Bird. Yeah, I was right. And that is another 2. Not to mention, we got Sword Sharpened with Tears. That's an extra 4. And her own personal gift gives us another 2. She is at 108 +14 attack speed, and we don't even have Gabura's department open yet. So she's already a freaking attack speed monster, and I love it. But we do still have a lot of progress that needs to be made. We did also get a second, Sword Sharpened with Tears, and we got it on Kilana, who's going to be our second biggest fighter, probably. Mainly because of her gift that lowers her work success, chance, and speed. So, overall, our 2 biggest fighters are already looking amazing. Could they be looking better? Yeah, probably. But, so, not only do we now have all 3 birds, we also have her, the Knight of Despair, and I went with the notes from a crazed researcher because these notes are really easy to deal with. Basically, we can pick them up if a meltdown occurs on the white day, and then we could just go deal with any of the Zayans or Teths, and then boom, we can put it away. Simple as that. So overall, I think my choices have been good. I think progress has been amazing. We have 107 LOB points in case I feel like being lazy and just bumping somebody up. But so far, every single bit of stats that we have has been from me farming. So I feel really proud of that. But so I'm gonna throw out just a random theory here. So Angela is Carmen. We discovered that. But here's my thinking. B warned us that Angela is out to get us, right? Whether we believe him or not, who knows? I mean, Angela, she'd never hurt us, even though that lie detector said that she would. But who's to say that that lie detector isn't a lie, you feel me? So, here's my theory. I don't know this, but I'm going to throw this out. I'm guessing on the final day, past the white event and probably on the pale event, if I had to guess, considering I'm guessing it's going to go white, red, black, and then pale. So on the pale event, I think Angela is going to spring some form of trap on us. And I could be wrong about this, but I feel like Angela is going to do something on that final day, and we're gonna have to spend the day, I don't know, repressing or dealing with whatever she's done. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I got in mind right now. So we'll see. I'm gonna hold on to that, and we're gonna see. Also, I do need a little bit of help. Supposed to go about the whole 3 bird thing? Because I know you're supposed to get them, but then what? We've done a few days, and all 3 of them have been here, and nothing's happened. So, is there a 4th bird? Is it you need all 3 birds, and that unlocks you being able to get the 4th bird, and if you get the 4th bird, he's got, really, I don't know, he's an Aleph, and he's got a super powerful gift, and he's, he has the last pale weapon. Is it like that, where we need the 3 birds as a prerequisite to get the 4th bird? If so, you may as well just tell me his number, because I would like to get him. But if it's something else entirely, just let me know what I need to do. Try not to spoil it, but if you have to spoil it, feel free. But we have all 3 birds. I just don't know what to do with them. I'm guessing keep an eye out for a 4th bird. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know that for certain. And if it's the case where we need all 3 birds to get a 4th bird, when we had all 3 magical girls, was there a 4th magical girl? Ugh. My brain no work. Brain don't want to work. But that is going to do it for this episode of Lobotomy Corporation. Thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next one is when things get serious, maybe. We have to get through both of Tiffereth, and then I think I'm going to go straight to Gabura's department before Cheesed. That way we can start getting people their attack speed up early. Even though it doesn't really matter once we get to White Suppression, since we'll have it all anyway, but it's a big deal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.